just like a never-ending melody. Poets have compared it to a symphony, symphony conducted by the light of the moon. Once a kiss is raised to a fever pitch, now the orchestration doesn't seem so rich. Seems to me you've changed the tune we used to sing, just like the bossa nova love should swing. We used to harmonize two souls in perfect time. Now the song is different and the words don't rhyme. We're bound to get a tune again before it's been too long. You sing along with me. Ba ba da beep bam bam ba ba da 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 da. Ba ba da da ba da ba 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 da yanda. Ba da 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 ba ba di ba da ba da ba da ba ba. Baby dia be ho dia be ba 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 da di ba ba ba. Be ba da ba 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 da da di 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 ba da ba da ba ba da di ba da ba da be ba di ba di ba di ba di ba da ba da ba di ba ba da di ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba da da ba da ba di do 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 da ba 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 da ba ba da be 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 Join with me in harmony and sing a song of loving. You sing along with me. Sing along with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, we'll be beginning our program in just a few moments, but maybe can we just give one more big round of applause to the MacEwan University Jazz Band under the direction of Raymond Barry. We just wanted to take a couple of moments just to provide, I guess, a couple of housekeeping items as we prepare for this morning's ceremony. During the course of the ceremony, we would ask that if you are carrying electronic devices with you, that you take a moment now to turn those off for the duration of the ceremony. As you can appreciate, this is a beautifully acoustic building and sound does travel really quite easily. Also, we appreciate that some of you may be traveling with smaller children. As a father of a 2.5-year-old, I understand that she sometimes has her own agenda. And if you find that your child becomes a little bit restless or wishes to have a little bit of movement, we do have a room just at the back of the auditorium on the second floor where you can go and you can continue to watch the activities. There is sound that's piped into the room and everything, so you continue to feel a part of the ceremony today. There are ushers at the back of the auditorium that can guide you to that particular location should you need that service. We also want to let you know that we do have professional photographers that are on site that will be taking pictures of graduates as they receive their diplomas to which they have earned today. And they will be available to students, and they will get communication about that at a later point. And as you were coming in this morning, I suspect that you probably also noticed there are a couple of backdrops that are available there, MacEwan University backdrops, if you want to be taking photos with your graduates today. And finally, in terms of the photography piece, if you do wish to take your own photographies, and certainly we encourage you to do so, there is a space just up here to the right of the stage, my left, your right, where you can congregate, and we'd ask that you do that normally about 5 to 10 people in advance of when your graduate is going to cross the stage, just a way to help with congestion in that area. There will be ushers there that will assist you and guide you accordingly, but you can come off to this side of the stage, and of course they will be receiving their parchment on that side, so you'll be close to be able to get a good close-up shot of them. That really kind of concludes the housekeeping things that we wanted to share with you this morning. We do ask you to sit back and enjoy this wonderful celebration as we celebrate the graduates from our Faculty of Arts and Science, those graduates who will be receiving their Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees today. We will begin in just a couple of more moments. Enjoy our MacEwan University Jazz Band. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, will you please rise? It is my pleasure at this time to introduce to you Donna Dorsey, an assistant professor in philosophy in our Faculty of Arts and Science, who will serve as the ceremony's mace bearer. She will be carrying the mace that was handcrafted by our namesake, Dr. Grant MacEwan. We would ask that you remain standing now for the academic processional.
graduands, distinguished guests, members of the stage party, faculty, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Mike Sekulich, University Registrar and Marshal of Convocation. Please remain standing and in respect, remove all hats except mortarboards for the singing of our national anthem led by Erica Goriyu. Please be seated. Thank you, Erica Goriyu. I declare Grant MacEwan University Convocation open. It is intended to honor our 2013 graduates. We are honored to have you present with us on this occasion. The word convocation comes from the Latin word convoco, which means to call together by summons. It is traditionally used in connection with an ecclesiastical or academic gathering. Convocations are called for the conferring of degrees, diplomas, certificates, for special announcements, and for the recognition of outstanding achievements. So it is today we call colleagues and friends together to honor Grant MacEwan University's graduates and award recipients this spring 2013 convocation. For the invocation, I now call upon Josh Stock, the student member of our Board of Governors.
Good morning. Fellow graduates, it's my pleasure to deliver MacEwan University's invocation. Through learning, we flourish and help others to flourish. We stand here today on the brink of important change for ourselves and for the world. Inspired by the past, we now step forward to transform the future. Engaging with others, we cherish the diversity of experience within our communities and ourselves. Through perseverance, we excel. Through compassion, we connect. Through creativity, we thrive. Through knowledge, we grow. Through all this and more, let us forge a legacy to nurture, to inspire, to endure. Moved by this spirit, strong in our knowledge, we move out into the world with open arms, open mind, and open heart. We pledge to leave the world better than we found it. Thank you.
Thank you, Josh Stock. I will now introduce members of our stage party. Members of the stage party, please stand briefly as you are called upon. Audience, I would ask you to please hold your applause until all members of the stage party have been introduced. I would like to start with Board of Governors Vice Chair John Mitchell, President Dr. Atkinson, Chris Hancock, Vice Chair, Academic Governance Council, and Vice President, Academic and Provost, Dr. John Corlett. Please be seated. Would the Board of Governors, Vice Presidents, and Associate Vice Presidents please rise? Please be seated. I now ask the Deans and Associate Deans and members of the University's administration to rise. Please be seated. I now ask representatives of each of our associations, faculty, staff, student, and Alumni Advisory Council to rise. Please be seated. Joining us today are members of our academic faculty and staff. Will all faculty and staff of the university please stand? Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, guests, this is your stage party. This is your university. Please join me now in acknowledging them. I would like to call upon Board Vice Chair John Mitchell to bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Governors to Convocation.
Welcome, and thank you to everyone who is able to join us today. Graduands, honored guests, our President, Vice Presidents, family, friends, staff, faculty, students, and alumni. I also want to acknowledge my fellow board members for all their hard work, and I would ask that the board members please rise and remain standing. Andy Rhodes, staff member. Josh Stock, new student member. And Dr. Sheldines Mensah, faculty member completing 6 years of service. Thank you for generously contributing your professional expertise and for volunteering your time to give direction to our university. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in thanking these people. So, Convocation is a time to celebrate our graduates and their academic achievements. My role in this week's ceremonies is an exciting one. I will be shaking hands with every student who crosses the stage to receive their parchment. It is my honor to be here. I serve as Vice Chair on the Board of Governors of MacEwan University. Over the past few years, the university has made a number of gains in strengthening its position as one of Alberta's newest and finest universities. Every step taken by the university throughout our 40-year history has been to improve upon the student experience. The university's recent membership into AUCC, the Association of Universities and Colleges of Canada, is well-deserved. It means Canada's university community officially recognizes our transition from a college to a university. MacEwan is now an equal member of the University Club in Canada. And very soon, all of you will be alumni members of that club. As well, several of the university's Griffins sports teams were accepted into Canada West, the university's athletics association. As a member, MacEwan University can offer a greater number of opportunities for our student athletes who wish to remain with us for their 4-year degree. MacEwan University is also excited to partner with the City of Edmonton in the development of the downtown community rink. By providing support, the university will be able to access the rink for our inter-university sport, recreation, and academic programming. Further, the university is moving forward with its exciting plans for the Downtown Centre for Arts and Culture. While this new building will primarily be used by students, it is our hope that community members will be drawn to its use as well. We want the center to be a key space in Edmonton for celebrating arts. This is part of our expanding relationship with the City of Edmonton and our role in the downtown core. We are fortunate the city enjoys collegial relationships with all Edmonton universities and colleges. Education is vital to this city. And post-secondary institutions like MacEwan University have a responsibility to develop students into community-minded citizens. What a person does with an education after university has many positive effects on society and the economy. The value of your social, cultural, and economic contributions increase significantly by earning an academic credential. The statistics behind this are startling. My service on the board has given me a unique view of student life. MacEwan University students are altruistic, egalitarian, and open-minded. They don't differentiate between peers who choose to enter a degree, diploma, or certificate program. And this positive attitude permeates through to staff and faculty. Nowhere else have I seen such enthusiastic students and alumni who are so emotionally connected to their university. This spirit is captured in one of our newly defined student offerings, or as we call them, university pillars. As a result of a year-and-a-half-long rebranding exercise, we now have 8 pillars, or student offerings, that symbolize the heart of the university's identity. In true MacEwan University fashion, all faculty, staff, students, alumni, and community supporters were invited to participate in this extensive consultation process. Everyone had an opportunity to voice who we are and what we represent. Really, what we are going to offer our students. Those who took part found inspiration and were, like myself, reminded of our commitment to our students and our community. We are excited to unveil our new brand identity and the 8 pillars or student offerings that define us this fall. When you made a decision to come to MacEwan University, your goal was to get a quality education. Now you are about to kickstart your career, further your education, and improve the community you live in. Not everyone changes the world, but thanks to your decision to go to university, you will have an impact on the world around you. I am so encouraged to see how engaged you are in this community. Our future is in good hands if our MacEwan University graduates are any indication of your generation. You are a part of this city and will forever be a part of the MacEwan University family. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Vice Chair Mitchell, thank you for bringing greetings on behalf of the board. I now call upon President Atkinson to address Convocation.
Mr. Vice Chair, members of the Board of Governors, distinguished platform party, faculty and staff, ladies and gentlemen, and always on this occasion, and very especially our graduates. The most significant event on any university's calendar is Convocation, and so it is today for MacEwan University. Convocation is that occasion when we come together to celebrate the achievements of our students. It also affords us an opportunity to recognize the important contributions of those who work to make the university the special place it is, and to celebrate those who, through their determination and commitment, strive to enhance the quality of life enjoyed in our community. On this very special occasion, allow me to extend to our graduates, on behalf of everyone who makes up the MacEwan community, our congratulations for your many achievements, and to say quite simply, we take enormous pride in what you have achieved. And of course, a special thanks to everyone here who has joined us at Convocation for Spring 2013. Welcome, everyone. I must, too, express appreciation to all those who have supported our graduates today, to mothers and fathers, to husbands and wives, grandmothers and grandfathers, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, friends, indeed, to all who have in some way been there for our graduates, we extend our deepest gratitude. In your own way, you have, by providing support and, I suspect, the odd check, both directly and indirectly contributed to the growth and well-being of the university. You have supported our students and have thereby supported MacEwan. For this, we thank you. Universities have been with us for a very long time and have weathered the trials and tribulations of history since the Middle Ages. Throughout this, the university has had only one mission: to create new knowledge and to pass it on to our students. And in this, there is no room for compromise. It is all about being the very best that one can be. Universities are about change and transformation, and they express in their ambition how we can all be better tomorrow than today. MacEwan University shares in this insatiable appetite to achieve the highest standards of excellence. In this, it fulfills its mandate of providing its students with the highest quality education that will ensure a good life, incorporating not only personal success, but also a deep sense of civic responsibility. These things underpin the achievements of every student graduating today, and it is this which we more than anything else recognize and celebrate. To choose to be a professor is not to choose a career. It is to choose a way of life. It is to be fully engaged with the mission of the university and to pursue the highest standards of achievement. This ideal is passed on to everyone who works at MacEwan, and in particular, we pass it on to you, our students, whom we hope will do the same for future generations. There is a recognition that universities are special places and that each in its own way makes a special contribution. And they guard this role with passion and commitment, not in any self-serving way, but on behalf of every student who pursues an education. For this reason, nothing must compromise the academic integrity and the independence of thought that define who we are. We guard who we are because, quite frankly, there is no other institution who does what we do. And so, it is important to stop for a minute to thank those who work at MacEwan and who each in his or her own way have contributed to your education. We often focus on our faculty because, after all, they are the ones who you see in class and who have had the most direct impact on you. And this is as it should be. But we should not forget those who make the university a place in which you can work and study, whether it be someone in the library who helps you find a book, the custodian who keeps our school clean, or the member of our security services who keep it safe. Convocation is a time to stop to thank these important people. So what then of the future of our very brand new university? Clearly connected to Edmonton and to Alberta, and with its own set of traditions and values, many of which have been drawn from our namesake, Dr. Grant MacEwan. MacEwan University must move forward in being a university for our city, our province, our country, and indeed for the world, even as we draw on the special strengths that come from the unique culture and traditions drawn from our prairie roots. It is sometimes said that universities are impervious to change, that they are today what they were 600 years ago. And there is truth in this. For universities, if they do anything, they protect and address our sense of historical continuity. But universities are also about change, understanding as they do the need to respond to the challenges of our times. In this regard, the high walls of the medieval university have come tumbling down. MacEwan University, its Board of Governors, its faculty, staff, students, alumni, must rise to the demands confronting us, remembering that we have a responsibility to encourage and to shape change while never forgetting our special role as a place of careful, critical reflection that protects and passes on the very best of who we are. Sometimes it seems we make life hard work. And indeed, one might be reminded of Samuel Johnson's contention that human life is everywhere in a state in which much is to be endured and little to be enjoyed. But life need not be this if we make the right choices. We have many problems in our world. The great Indian poet and philosopher Rabindranath Tagore once asked, "In what manner do we accept this world, which is a perfect gift of joy?" We are frantically busy making use of the forces of nature to gain more and more power. We feed and we clothe ourselves. We scramble for its riches, and it becomes for us a field of fierce competition. The interesting thing is that Tagore, who won a Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913, wrote this 80 years ago. And if anything, our world has become an ever more frenetic, insecure, and grasping place. What you have learned at MacEwan has prepared you for what we hope will be a successful career. It has also, however, prepared you for a good life in the fullest sense of what that means. We have a responsibility to give back more than we take, to improve on what we are given, and to help those who need our help. But it is more than this. It is simply enjoying what the world provides. In this, we might remember Dostoevsky, who reminds us that the man who only likes to count his troubles, he doesn't celebrate his happiness. Or, just as good, the American writer Willa Cather, who writes that his happiness to be dissolved into something completely great. Life is not only about ambition and the pursuit of riches. And we might remember the Buddha's simple injunction that wisdom is found not by imposing oneself on the world or by transforming it or by taking from it Rather, it is to see the world as it is, and to understand the happiness that can be gained from the pure experience of living. We need to escape the narrowness of dogma and search always to find the fullness of things. As you leave MacEwan University, we hope you leave with this kind of understanding. We are enormously proud of your achievements because your success is our success. As our new university looks to the future, it is your contribution as students that confirms and enriches what we aspire to do as a university. We wish you a good life, whatever direction it might take. Some of you will go on to further study, others will look to pursue a career, yet others, you'll put a knapsack on your back and head off into the big world out there. Whatever you choose, you leave with our hope that the good life is there for you in all your futures. Congratulations to all our graduands, and may this day be one not easily forgotten.
Thank you, President Atkinson. I now call upon Dr. John Corlett, Vice President, Academic and Provost, to introduce our distinguished citizen and honorary degree recipient, Mr. David Majewski. The honorary degree will be conferred by the Vice Chair of our board, John Mitchell, on the authority of the University Board of Governors.
Good morning, everyone. One of MacEwan's most prestigious honors is the Distinguished Citizen Honorary Bachelor of Arts degree, awarded to outstanding individuals who make a significant contribution to our community. We at MacEwan are fortunate to count among our friends, colleagues, and neighbors people with extraordinary dedication and skill who are forces for good and who make a difference. Each year, the Board of Governors recognizes such contributions at this most important celebration of achievement. On behalf of MacEwan University, it's my great pleasure today to tell you about Dave Majewski, today's recipient of our Distinguished Citizen Award. Let's start with a simple fact. Dave knows everybody. His life is about people. One day, though, after walking among the throng of people in New York City for hours, Dave grew quiet and maybe even a little dejected in the middle of the chaos of Times Square, where there were literally hundreds of thousands of people. A friend asked him what was wrong, and Dave pointed out that during the day, he'd probably seen and been seen by 500,000 people. Probably true, but so what, his friend asked. And Dave said that in his whole career, he had not spent a day during which he had not known a single person. Then he perked up and said, "I'll work on that tomorrow." Dave probably now knows about 3 million people in New York City. In a world of disposable impermanence where things change by the minute and we get to know more people through Facebook than face-to-face, longevity and loyalty and personal connection are perhaps not as fashionable as they used to be. But Dave Majewski is rare. It's difficult, I know, for many of our young graduates today to imagine being 44 years old, much less working for that long. But Dave Majewski has, for 44 years, helped to build a single company, one known early in his career as the Royal Bank of Canada, and one now known simply as RBC. He's literally done it all, from branch network and operations to human resources and now to commercial markets. His RBC career has taken Dave and his family to Toronto, Montreal, 4 times to Calgary, and happily for us, 3 times to Edmonton, where he has been for the past 8 years. But it's not just RBC to whom he has given his time and his talent. His volunteer activities have always been extraordinary, working with numerous organizations in each of the cities where he has lived. But since returning to Edmonton this time, Dave's community engagement has shifted into overdrive. He has volunteered his considerable ability to Northlands, the Canadian Finals Rodeo, the Cowboy Benevolent Foundation, Norquest College, the Gary Marr Golf Tournament, the 2012 Edmonton Gold Medal Plates and Little Warriors Foundation Be Brave Luncheon, the Country Music Week and CCMA Awards, Go Indie, the Downtown Business Association, the Edmonton Police Foundation, the One Edmonton Downtown Vibrancy Task Force, the Spruce Grove City Economic Development Advisory Task Force, and the United Way. I'm exhausted just reading the list, much less having done all of this. Dave has also been a key contributor to and volunteer with MacEwan's Mad Hatters Gala and our Pro-Am Golf Tournament, two of the university's key fundraising and friend-raising activities. We are very grateful for these contributions, ones that have made a very direct difference to many of you graduating today, who have benefited from financial assistance that we gain from these major league events that take much time and much skill to put on. Dave, we are grateful that among the many people you have taken the time to get to know and support, we are amongst them. For all you have done to help Edmonton grow into a healthier and happier community, we are privileged to award you this year's Distinguished Citizen Honorary Bachelor of Arts degree. Congratulations.
By the powers vested in me by the Province of Alberta and the Board of Governors of Grant MacEwan University, I hereby confer upon Mr. David Majeski the degree Bachelor of Arts, honoris causa. Congratulations, David.
Well, good morning, everyone. I am so excited to be here today to accept this award. This is one of those special, once-in-a-lifetime events I will look back on and fondly remember. I am part of the class of 2013. I never thought I would be able to say that. As I look around this room, I can't help but think how special this day is for all of you as well. To the families and friends of the graduates who have supported, guided, and mentored throughout the years, to the instructors who have coached, challenged, and encouraged during the students' time at Grant MacEwan, and to the graduates who now find themselves embarking on a lifetime adventure, carving out a place for themselves in the world. It's an exciting time for each of you. Not because of the success you've already achieved, but because of the success you will achieve in the years ahead. When I left school many years ago, I was in search of a job and hopefully a career like many of you. I remember my dad saying, "What if you applied at the Royal Bank of Canada," as it was then known? At the time, it seemed like a perfect fit. They had hours I liked, 10 to 3. At least that's what I thought. And they were going to provide me with the training I needed. Sure, transactions were hand-posted, we didn't use calculators, and branch security meant being especially keen on your feet. But that's part of what I really liked. Hard to believe, but that was almost 45 years ago. I've had 23 different jobs in the bank since, and to think it all started with my dad asking, "What if?" Of course, things have changed. Every RBC employee now has a computer. Our clients use online banking and ATM machines, and yes, we have security cameras. But as I look back, what I'm most grateful for is the bank's investment in me. Throughout my career at RBC, I've continued to learn and develop professionally. That's one of the reasons I've stayed with the bank for so long. This isn't about RBC, though. It's about me coaching you to find a place that will invest in you. Finding a career and a company that shares your values, trusts your talents, and believes in the strength of your character can change the course of your life. It's about doing your best and surrounding yourself with people who do their best. I think Michael Dell from Dell Computer Corporation says it well. Never try to be the smartest person in the room. And if you are, I suggest you invite smarter people or find a different room. In professional circles, it's called networking. In organizations, it's called team building. And in life, it's called family, friends, and community. We are all gifts to each other, and my own growth as a leader has shown me again and again that the most rewarding experiences come from my relationships. When I first moved to Edmonton 9 years ago, I started what I thought was my dream job within the bank. After 8 months of enjoying my job and life in Edmonton, the bank announced a major restructure that resulted in the elimination of my level. There were actually 25 of us across Canada that were impacted. It was one of those moments that makes you stop, take stock, and look back at your path. As I was thinking about my next steps, my boss told me, keep busy and find something to do. He did not want me to retire, but at the same time, I didn't know exactly how to find work. It was at this time I realized that life's greatest challenge can also be some of life's greatest opportunities. Having just spent months looking for a place to live in Edmonton's booming housing market, I saw a what-if opportunity to start a real estate specialization team. Of course, it came with a lot of uncertainty. What if I couldn't convince the bank of my new business idea? What if I couldn't find the right people for my team? What if I couldn't be successful in a market that already had key players and dominant market share? And then I stopped and asked myself, what if I could? Not long after I found myself at a community event, I saw a man standing by himself in a room that was buzzing with action. I'm never one to turn down the opportunity to meet someone new or strike up a conversation with a stranger, so I introduced myself. As it turned out, this stranger was a man of some acclaim with a national commercial real estate firm, the managing partner. I introduced myself as the head of RBC's real estate team. It didn't matter that I didn't have an official office or I was a team of one. What mattered was within a few minutes of meeting me, he knew I was someone he could trust. What happened next changed the course of the rest of my career. He said, I'm going to help you. He invited me to the next sales meeting to meet 20 people that were currently working in the real estate sector. My presentation to the group turned into my business plan. Even though I wasn't clear on my vision at first, as it was 200,000 feet in the air, developing the plan helped me plot my future and my path. Before long, I was starting a business in a very competitive marketplace. Another what if that resulted from a corporate restructuring and a chance meeting with someone who took a chance on me and wanted to help me succeed. Because of the success of this first meeting, I reached out to the other managing partners of the real estate firms in Edmonton and received the same positive, encouraging, and helpful reception. I've led RBC's real estate business for Northern Alberta, the Yukon, and the Territories for the last 8 years, and I'm proud to say we are the largest team of real estate banking professionals outside of Toronto. Now, at 62, I can't imagine what my life would be like if my dad hadn't asked, what if? Professionally, I've been successful, but for me, business hasn't been born from taking chances and stepping out on a limb. Stress is about finding my place in the community. That is why the Distinguished Citizen Award is especially meaningful to me today. Over the years, I've served on many not-for-profit boards and committees that fulfill my personal desire to be more than just a banker. I learned long ago that a balanced life needs 3 parts: 1/3 to the community, 1/3 to work, and 1/3 to the family. The greatest thing is that my thirds overlap. My community involvement enriches my life, my family's life, and my work. These things don't need to be separate to be balanced. As soon as I achieved my balance, I reaped the rewards from being true to myself and sticking to my values. Life is really about finding all kinds of passions. It doesn't have to be work or the community or family. It can be all 3. Imagine a world you want to be part of and make it your reality. Do things that get you up in the morning. Take chances that challenge you to be innovative. Be the role model and mentor you've always wanted to be. Never stop learning. Have fun, but always be the best version of yourself. Most of all, I encourage each of you to listen. Listen to yourself, listen to others, and perhaps more importantly, take the time to say, what if? Congratulations to all of you, the class of 2013.
Thank you, David Majewski. I would like to now introduce Chris Hancock, Vice Chair of Academic Governance Council, who will confer credentials on behalf of Academic Governance Council. Would all graduands please rise? On behalf of the university, it is with great pleasure, Vice Chair Hancock, I present these graduands and those listed in the Convocation program who could not be here with us today. Academic Governance Council, the university's highest academic authority, has certified that these graduands have met the requirements for their credentials and recommends them for convocation. I ask on behalf of Academic Governance Council that these graduands be admitted to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates which they have earned.
Thank you, Mike. So one of our highlights at AGC each year is that we get to see the huge list of graduates. And so it's my honor to come today as the representative of AGC to deliver the certification to graduates. So by virtue of the authority vested by the province of Alberta, and upon the recommendation of Grant MacEwan University's Academic Governance Council, I admit to you the degree, diploma, or certificate to which you are entitled, and invest you with all the rights and privileges, powers and responsibilities pertaining to your credential. Congratulations, everyone. You can be seated.
Thank you, Vice Chair Hancock. Our marshals will now usher the graduates to the stage. We welcome back the Grant MacEwan University Jazz Band as graduates are being assembled.
Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. Well, you see me worry, baby, 'cause it's you I hate to lose. Nobody loves me, nobody seems to care. Oh, nobody loves me and nobody seems to care. every day, every day, every day I have the blues. Well, you see me worry, baby, 'cause it's you I hate to lose. Nobody loves me, nobody seems to care. Nobody loves me, nobody seems to care. Speaking of bad luck and trouble, we know I've had my share. Seems to me every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. Well, you see me worry, baby, 'cause you I hate to lose.
To our jazz band. We will now commence with the individual presentation of our graduates. We would like to remind you that if you wish to take photos of your graduate, please come to the area at the right of the stage as we approach your graduate's name on the program. I see some of you already taking us up on that. An usher will assist you to ensure the smooth flow of people in and out of this area. With the exception of those taking photos, we ask that you remain seated during the presentation out of respect for all graduates and their families. Please approach the photography area as the name of your graduate is near announcement. Offering congratulations to each graduate are the Board Vice Chair, AGC Vice Chair, the Faculty's Dean, and Program Chair. President Atkinson will present each graduate with their credential on stage. He will be assisted by Associate Registrars Tony Norad and Francis Billingsley. Off stage to your right is David Beharry, alumni of Grant MacEwan University. David Beharry will present each graduate with a gift on behalf of Grant MacEwan University Alumni Advisory Council. And I would ask the graduates to return to their seats after receiving their credentials. At this time, I call upon Dr. Shram Manachari, Interim Dean of the Faculty of Arts and Sciences, to present graduates.
Board Vice Chair Mitchell, President Atkinson, and AJC Vice Chair Hancock, I now present to you the following candidates for degrees, diplomas, and certificates in the Faculty of Arts and Science. Leading the graduates for the Bachelor of Arts Honors and Bachelor of Arts degrees, Program Chair Dr. Biznora.
Nathan Joseph Bocage, with distinction. Jared Michael Cedar, with distinction. Robin Amanda Chow, with distinction. Bruno Edward Haj. Megan Stephanie Howe, with distinction. Cameron Edward Johnson.
Ellen Marie Claver, with distinction. Jared Klaus Pahan. Monica Marie Pazdziorko, with distinction. An Pham. Tanya Lynn Marie Tarlson, with distinction. Justine Elsa Ulin, with distinction. Stephanie Rose Whiteque. Alisar Sadie Aboud.
Shelley Beth Alexander. Marve Alkan. Lonnie Alexander Allen. Elisha Hannah Benito Amoyan. Marshall Robert Michael Babbage. Jesse Kyle Bergen.
Brett Alexander Baker. Jennifer Amy Birch. Jordan Daniel Scott Bissonette, with distinction. Michael Forrester Blanchard. Melissa Ann Blunden. Lisa Danielle Bowker. Michelle Elizabeth Braley, with distinction. Samantha Nicole Brown. Tina Antoinette Cardinal.
Rylan Umali Carlos. Tara J. Carter. Stephanie Janine Chard. Ashley Anna Jeanette Clark. Devin Reese Chikinda. Carolyn Jane Clark. Ryan Michael Clark. Ethan John Clements. Blair Marie Marianne Coles.
Susan Pauline Conrad, with distinction. Micah Dawn Darlington. Kelly Adair Dawson, with distinction. Kimberly Frances Dorr. William Lloyd Dogtrum. Alexandra Simone Bridget Dwyer. Nadia Abbas El Zain. Pamela Dawn Erasmus. Keisha Josephine Farku.
Kylie Ann Elizabeth Feller. Jacqueline Genevieve Finlay. Graham William Fletcher. Dominique Ashley Forrest. Benjamin Earl Frericks. Kimberly Joanne Gamaro. Jed Neil Gauthier. Jesse Joseph Gibault. Jeline Marie Gorsak.
Lena Andrea Goslin, with distinction. Susan Georgina Bond Hawes. Alicia Viola Hashi. Tamara Lynn Harvey. Erin Helen Haicha Orr. Angela Melissa Hodson. Jameson Claire Baker Hoffman. Alicia Marie Hindeman.
Rachel Colleen Isley. Rajni Mukesh Kalra. Huda Walid Khanbor. Roisin Teresa Kenny. Adam Nicholas Kerr. Robin Elizabeth Kerr. Valentina Grace Katab.
Aaron John King. Kyla Rose Kirk. Tara Nicole Kobetowicz with distinction. Catherine Tony Conans. Janessa Anne-Marie Kowalewski. Damian Mark Kutinsky. Chelsea Catherine Laser with distinction. Stacy Dale Latimer.
Shayna Rose Lavalle. Jessica Lynette Leach. Ashley Dawn Leonti. Andrea Ann Levy. Douglas Alexander Levoger.